Realm of the Firelord. It was first introduced at the end of November 2022. Now in mid-February, it's finally more than just a wallpaper update with a healthy sprinkling of black screens and nebula errors. That being said, don't get overly excited. It's a really small expansion compared to ones in the past, and there's definitely still some bugs and unfinished features present. To start enjoying this new content, head to Elanitos. You need to be at least level 55 to gain access to the entrance to the Maze of Blaze. Maze of Blaze isn't that big of a map, so there isn't a lot to see here, but there is plenty you can accomplish here. Because of the high density of elites, you can easily farm rune dust here, as well as collect progress for weapon skin effects. Not to mention, there's plants in every corner, so it's a great source of ingredients for making buffs, and also to convert your multi-tools into broken multi-tools so you can visit the glowing cave. Once you've cleared all the monsters in Maze of Blaze, a big orangey stump will appear in the middle of the map. Clicking on it will cause two possible doors to appear. Pick any door, it doesn't matter. It's going to randomly send you to another Maze of Blaze. Wait, why is this sounding kind of familiar? Alright, it's a simplified version of the same mechanism for Twisted Woods. The only difference is that it doesn't matter which path you take. All roads lead to Rome. To Azar. Azar. You know, I'm probably going to keep calling him by the wrong name for this entire video. You'll see the Maze of Blaze either 2 or 3 times before you reach the lava path. Lava Path does have a few quests for you to pick up, but there's no blockbuster storyline here. Actually, I don't think there's even a spot for it in the compendium, so honestly, if they rename this place to Farming Map 1 and Farming Map 2, it would make zero difference. Lava Path can be good for farming. Depending on the variation of the map, you might be able to farm both plant ingredients as well as ore here, and there's so many elites for both rune dust and kill counts towards weapon effect achievements. Once you've slain everything on Lava Path, you'll get access to Azar's pit. Azar himself isn't any kind of special boss, he's just annoying because his hitbox is so massive that if you're trying to kite him, you end up misclicking and right underneath him instead. Azar has 2 sets for each class that he can drop. He can also drop a shiny new mount, the Lava Lion. His room, uniquely enough for a boss, can also be a good source of ingredients depending on which variation of the map you get. Okay, let's talk about the sets. There's the defensive set Blazing Cover, which consists of the helmet and shoulders. The helmet isn't anything special, it's normal, it's good, it's fine. The shoulders, though, actually have the same base values as the mythic pauldrons from the Black Warlord Regalia, meaning it has double the amount of HP a normal shoulder item would have. You combine that with an excellent defensive sit bonus, and you are well on your way to being much tankier. As for the offensive set, Enraged Emperor set, the base values of the items are alright. Not keen on the torso, but gloves and boots are fine. The 3-piece set bonus is where things get a little interesting because they're different for every class. For Spellweaver, this set allows you to break 100% fire resistant solo. Only downside, Meteor takes a while to fall, and the resistant breaking effect only lasts around 3 seconds. So if you don't have maxed out Jewels of Focus, don't even bother. The cooldown of Meteor will mean your downtime for the resistant break is way too long. For Dragon Knights, the last I checked was on release 258_0, and I can't see the promised earthquake. If it has changed or you're able to point out where this earthquake is, let me know in the comment section. For Rangers, you can already achieve 100% fire resistance break from your skill tree, so I don't really know what you're doing with this offensive set. For Steam Mechs, this set might open the doors to some creative new builds, so go on, make it happen, and maybe my how to play Steam Mech in 30 seconds video can finally stop being relevant. There's also what I assume to be an incomplete feature in these new maps. There's special plant drops that drop the lava leaves and sulfur leaves. If you read the release notes carefully, you'll notice that the name of some of these ingredients have changed, and the tiers are nowhere to be found. Not to worry, Azar. If you come to Ducky's Pharmacy, I will sell you some bottles of artificial tears. Dry eyes are a fixable problem. For now, though, if you are not desperately in need of 2 more inventory slots, I would just keep these ingredients and see if something new gets added in a few months down the road. And that's all there is to this new content expansion. If there was anything that I missed or didn't cover in enough detail, feel free to ask in the comment section. And of course, remember to hit that subscribe or thumbs up. See you next time.